Dunno. Looks like a nut job hanging upside down on a coke rack.
No, you know what I mean. Who am I supposed to be?
Dunno.
Batman!
No.
Hey, pack it in, Tucker.
Sorry, Penny, I'll get it off. Come on, Bendo.
What's going on? Who was responsible for that? Now, I asked you a question. Will you answer me?
I couldn't help it.
Do you realise how many people have worked on that? How much time and effort has gone into it, just to be destroyed by your gross stupidity?
It wasn't my fault. I was trying to...
Did you throw that?
Only because he...
Did you or didn't you?
Yes, miss.
Very well. You'll meet me at Mrs. Munro's office at break. Is that clear?
Yes, miss. I only threw it because he threw
Doyle,
it.
I am trying to keep my temper under control. Do not push me any further.
Was it?
Doyle, disappear now! Well, all right. The show's over. Get to your places.
I'll get you for that, golly.
Patricia Yates?
Well, what, miss?
I'm in no mood for guessing games, Tricia. What's the school uniform?
White socks, miss.
White socks. Are you colourblind?
No, miss.
Then why in heaven's name are you wearing those? Perhaps 3 hours detention will refresh your memory.
3 hours, but that's not fair. You wear 'em.
I am not in the first form. I happen to be a member of staff. Or hadn't you noticed? Go and sit down. Right. Now, today we're going to make a start on the props for the school festival. Now, to help you, I've managed to borrow those for you to use as models. But I would like to emphasize that great care is to be exercised at all times. At all times. Now, they're quite valuable, and it's only through goodwill that we have them at all. I do not want either those flintlocks or that goodwill damaged. Is that clear? Is it? Yes. Right. Get your things out. Be careful, Doyle. We don't want any more breakages.
Right, let's see if she's locked the door. Come on, hurry up.
Right, let's think for a moment. What would be some of the other things needed in a large town? Now think about it. Yes, Hughes.
Oh, it doesn't matter, sir. Sir?
Yes, Green.
A football pitch, sir.
Yes. All right. I suppose we can put that down to recreational amenities.
And can we be in the first division, sir?
I don't see why not, Green.
Sir?
Yes, Sheila?
What about a hospital, sir?
Yes. Anything else?
Sir?
A newspaper, sir.
Good idea, Judy. Yes, Doyle.
A town hall, sir. So you can be on the council, I bet.
It's all right. It was a very good idea, Doyle. Yes, all right, Jenkins, let's have it.
A name, sir. I'd need a name.
And I suppose you have one, do you, Jenkins?
Yes, sir. Jenkinsville.
Excuse me, Mr. Mitchell. Could I have a word with you, please?
Certainly. Right. Keep thinking. I want more ideas when I get back. And think quietly. Is it about Doyle and the damage to the painting?
No, I wish it were. I'm afraid it's much more serious than that. One of the flintlock pistols that June Mather borrowed from Harvey Antiques has gone missing.
Missing? Lost or what?
We think it's been stolen.
Stolen?
And suspicion has fallen on your form and on Form 1 beta.
When did this happen?
June Mather is quite certain the pistol was in the room when your form was there this morning. And the only other form who had been in the room before the loss was discovered was Form 1 beta.
I see.
She was only out of the room once in the lunch break, but
But?
she left the door unlocked.
Well, that means it could be anybody.
True, but she was only away for 1 or 2 minutes.
Yes, I suppose that's all it takes.
And suspicion must still rest on your form and on Form 1 beta.
And what do you suggest we do?
Well, the headmaster is threatening to cancel the whole festival and also call in the police unless whoever is responsible returns the flintlock.
Somehow I don't think that's going to work.
No, I must confess I have my doubts. Still, we must try before calling in the police and all the trouble that will cause. You never know. Perhaps the idea of the whole school suffering the loss of the festival might stir someone's conscience.
Yes, okay, well, I'll explain everything to my lot.
Keep your fingers crossed. We might get a pleasant surprise. Oh, by the way, can you deal with this?
Not Tricia Yates again.
I'm afraid so. Perhaps a word in her ear.
A secret. So there you have it. Unless this thing is sorted out, the whole school will suffer because of one selfish act. Now, what I would like to ask you is that if anybody knows anything about this, to come and tell me. It won't go any further. Or if you prefer it, you can write it down on a piece of paper and leave it in my rack outside the staff room. Okay? Right, well, you'd better get off then. Tricia, could I have a word with you, please? I understand that Miss Mather has given you 3 hours detention for failing to comply with the school uniform.
Yes, sir.
And before that, it was Miss Clark for wearing earrings. Look, I'm not interested in explanations or excuses. I'm just warning you that it can't go on. Do you understand?
Yes, sir. Sorry, sir. It won't happen again.
Won't it? Well, just make sure it doesn't. Okay? All right, off you go.
Some people have no thought for anyone else.
I wish I knew who did it. I'd tell on them. I really would.
In my way. Move. You took that gun.
Says who?
Says me.
And what if I did? What are you going to do about it?
Tell Mr. Mitchell.
Tell him what?
Tell him not to seen you running away from the art room.
So what? That proves nothing. It's your word against mine. My dad's a counsellor.
What was all that about? He took that gun. How do you know? I seen him running away from the art room when it went missing.
How do you know when he went missing?
I figured it out, didn't I? Come on.
Wait a minute. Are you first year?
Yes.
What form?
Why?
Well, Alfred, you must know.
What's going on? What they want?
I'll tell you what we want. We want the festival to take place.
So do we.
We've put a lot of time and effort into it.
So have we.
But I'm supposed to be in it, and I can't risk having it cancelled.
We didn't take the flintlock.
Your class, wasn't it?
It wasn't just our class.
I don't care whose form it was.
Come on, Janet. Leave them alone.
You just tell your mates that we don't want that festival cancelled.
Oh, come on, Janet. You can't do any good like this.
Just you remember.
It's not fair. It's not our fault. Why pick on us?
It certainly gets around this place quickly, doesn't it?
Yeah, and I might have some news as to whose fault it is.
Who?
That new boy, what's his name? Doyle.
But why do you think he's involved?
Just heard Tucker Jenkins.
Tucker Jenkins. You can't trust anything he says.
I know that, but I just heard him telling Benny Green. Telling him what?
That he see Doyle outside the art room. He seemed pretty convinced about it.
Might be worth checking on, eh?
I'm sure there's something in it. I don't trust that Doyle. His eyes are too close together. He looks a bit shifty.
I never noticed that.
Oh, don't bother about that. What we really need to do is find Tucker Jenkins and ask him what he did see.
Okay.
are.
Takes one to know one, Porky.
We didn't come here for that.
What did you come here for, Ian? I didn't ask you.
Did you see that new boy, Doyle, hanging around the art room?
Who said I did? I did. I heard you tell him...
Trisha, did you?
Yeah, and he practically told me he whizzed that gun.
Why didn't you tell Mr. Mitchell?
Because I can't prove it, can I? It'd only be my word against his.
Well, I think it was him.
Why?
Because he got told off by Mrs. Mather.
So did Trisha, but she didn't steal anything.
How do we know? I was only joking.
Anyway, she didn't get sent to Mrs. Munro and banned from taking part in the festival.
Is that what happened to him?
Yeah, and he got 10 hours detention too.
Serves him right.
So he could have done it to get his own back, couldn't he?
But that's only an idea. I mean, we can't prove it, can we?
We could if we grabbed him and made him talk.
Yeah, that's a good idea. For once.
No. What would happen if he told Mr. Mitchell or Mrs. Munro? Anyway, that's bullying.
He won't tell anybody anything by the time I'm finished with him.
You couldn't punch an hole in a wet paper bag.
I'll punch you in a minute.
We could send him to Coventry. Let him know that we know it was him.
We don't know.
I do.
Well, it wouldn't do any harm, would it? And he's not a very nice geezer, is he?
No, his eyes are too close together.
Are you sure you saw him acting suspiciously?
I said so, didn't I?
Yeah, and you also told everyone the headmaster had a wooden leg.
Well, I think we should do something. Especially if it helps Miss Mather. She did help us with your election campaign, remember, Anne?
Yes. Anyway, I don't suppose it would do any harm, just to pressurise Doyle a little bit.
Right on, sweetheart. Let's go, Benny, baby. Time to put the finals on the do. What you say?
I'm with you, man.
Who loves you, baby? Sorry, Doily. I mistook you for the bloke who whizzed that gun.
We got a pencil I could borrow. Sorry. There's one. I'm using it. Can I borrow your pencil, Trisha? Sure. Why don't you lend it to me? I don't lend things to certain types of people. You might not get it back. What's that supposed to mean?
Where's my sketchbook?
Perhaps it was taken by the same person who took the pistol.
Now what's going on?
Ask him, he knows.
Well? Jenkins? Right. If that's the way you want it, you can both come back at 4 o'clock and we'll sort it out then. Now go on.
Where's Tucker?
Dunno.
Have you seen him at all?
I think he went over the road to the sweet shop.
We've come to talk about Doyle.
What do you lot want?
They want to talk about Doyle the Boyle.
What about him?
It's been over a week since we sent him to Coventry. He doesn't look like he's going to own up. We've got to think of something else.
You asked me. Didn't take that flintlock after all.
Of course he did.
Then why won't he own up?
You think you are? He isn't going to own up even if it means he's going to get a bullet, is he? I wouldn't.
We know that. What do you mean?
Look, if he takes that flintlock back, it'll be just like saying, "Please, sir, I whizzed that gun. Would you like to expel me or hand me over to the old Bill?"
Who's old Bill? The police. Oh. So at the moment, no one can prove it was him. By returning it, he'd have to own up and get into trouble with the headmaster. And the police, probably.
You should be a mastermind.
If that is the case, then what we have to do is figure out some way of making sure Doyle, or
What's
whoever,
Doyle?
whoever took the flintlock, won't get into trouble if it's returned.
What's the point of that?
I see. At least that way the festival can take place.
Yes.
How are you going to do that?
Well, I don't know, but
I still think we should make him confess.
Me too.
And me.
I wonder if we could...
Good what?
I think I know what we can do. See you later.
Where are you going?
Tell you later.
What's she rabbiting on about?
All right. What about trying it on Thursday afternoon?
That means moving Mr. Park's woodwork class.
Yeah.
Oh, could I speak to you, please, sir?
Well, is it urgent, Anne?
Yes, sir, I think so.
Oh, I leave you to it.
Oh, could you stay too, please, Mrs. Munro? It's about the theft of the flintlock.
Why? Have you found something out, Anne?
Well, not exactly, sir. It's just that a few of us have been talking, and we think that the main reason it hasn't been returned is because whoever took it is frightened of getting into trouble. So we thought that if there was some way it could be returned anonymously, we return, sir.
You mean and not bother trying to find out who stole it?
Yes, sir.
Oh, I don't think I can pass the matter over quite as lightly, Anne. After all, a crime has been committed.
Yes, miss, we know that, but it does seem such a pity to punish the whole school. And if the festival doesn't take place, all the time and effort that's gone into it would just be wasted.
Well, I'll put it to the headmaster and see what his reaction is. I'll let you know what happens, Anne.
Thank you, miss.
The idea does have a certain appeal, you know.
Let's hope the head agrees. It is, after all, his school, remember. Though I think one thing is certain. That young lady's going to make quite a diplomat.
Underwood?
Sir.
Watson?
Yes, sir, Bob.
Did you speak?
Yes, sir.
Thank you very much. Wilson?
Yes, sir.
And Yates?
Sir.
Right. Just a minute. Sit down again, please. Thank you. I will tell you when you can go. Now, I'd just like to remind you what I told you before registration. The head has agreed to Anne's idea of an amnesty, providing the flintlock is returned by 4 o'clock tomorrow afternoon. Now, if necessary, it can be left anywhere where it can be easily found. So let's hope whoever is responsible has enough sense to take advantage of the idea. Otherwise, the whole sorry business will be handed over to the police. Right, off you go. Fingers crossed, Anne.
Yes.
It's not right, you know, Tucker. We know it's Doyle, so he shouldn't be allowed to get away with it.
He won't, don't you worry.
What do you mean? You heard what he just said.
Come on. You ready then?
Why don't we wait until tomorrow? See if he goes along with that amnesty thing.
It might be too late then, stupid. And old Tweety Bird Starling's only giving us until 4 o'clock tomorrow.
I know.
You're not laying down the eggs again, are you? You didn't want him getting away with it before.
I know that.
Here he comes. He's only got one mate with him. Ready? What do you want?
We know you took that gun.
I'm not talking to you, golly. I haven't forgotten about that mop business.
I'll sort you out for that.
The only thing you're going to sort out, Doyle, is how to get that gun back before 4 o'clock tomorrow.
And who's going to make me?
We are.
Just the two of you.
That's all it'll take.
Against 4 of us.
What's he gonna do? Run and fetch help?
The only help we'll need is carrying you lot away, big mouth.
That's still only 3, Jenkins. Why can't you count?
Is there? Odds enough for you now, Doily. Get in! Get in, Doily. Man, come on, you! Fucking kill you.
Oh, that's a beauty, Doyle. Who gave you that?
No one, sir. I took the door at home.
Yes, well, I believe you, Doyle. Thousands wouldn't. Go and sit down. Right, pay attention, please. Now, this morning before registration, I have an announcement to make. I'm sure you'll all be pleased to hear that the stolen flintlock has been returned.
When, sir?
Miss Mather found it outside her room at 8:30 this morning.
Who returned it, sir?
It was returned anonymously, Judy, and as a result, the matter is now closed, and the school festival will take place as scheduled. Yay! So I think we can all thank Anne for suggesting the idea of an amnesty. Well done. Is this a private joke, Jenkins, or can we all join in?
No, sir, it's just something that happened yesterday.
Ah, I should have known, Jenkins. If you were involved, it wouldn't be something from which we could all benefit.